So it was probably around 20 years ago. I was 45. Now I am 65. 20 years ago I was working in a construction machinery company. So I started having back pain, real severe. So they took me to the doctor, they gave me medicine, a muscle relaxer, and pain medicine. They gave me a week off to recover, went back to work. A few months later, the same thing. Real severe lower back pain. They sent me to the doctor. So I was limping, I couldn't walk. I couldn't work. They sent me to the doctor, the same thing. That keeps happening for a year until I say, I need more tests. What's going on? So they took x-rays and MRIs, all these kind of different tests. And finally, the doctor, the director of the doctors, the clinic said, I wonder why you got pain all the time. You suffer from scoliosis. I didn't know what scoliosis was. What is that? He said, let me show you. So one of the x-rays from the back, he showed me in the x-ray my column, my bones, my vertebrae. He said, you see the third and fourth vertebrae from the bottom of your spinal cord is out of line. It's not straight. That's why you got pain all the time. That's scoliosis. And I said, so now what? He said, there's nothing I can do. You cannot have no surgery because the way it is, there's no medicine to cure it, just painkillers, and don't work. You cannot work too much. So I said, wow, God, what am I gonna do now? I was confused. Something new. Scoliosis. Huh. So I went to the internet. I started checking on videos, checking on testimonies, people with scoliosis. I find out that exercises special for scoliosis, people feel better. I said, well, if I cannot cure, at least I want to feel better, able to work. So I did 5 different exercises. I'm talking about 20 years ago. Body weight exercises, the way they show it on the internet, and I felt better. 2 days after that, I was working. So I did my exercises all the time, every day. I felt great. So I started getting into body weight exercises more and more, to the point that I didn't have no pain. I worked for all those years in the same industry with no pain. So I learned how important exercise is. So I've been working out for about 20 years. I'm 65 years old. But always I used to think on running. And at that time I had high blood pressure too. And I said, I want to try it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't get informed. I just started running like crazy. So I had knee pains and lower back pain again. I said, no, running is not for me. I left it. And years back, tried again. Years back, again and again. But I always knew, because of the research done, how good is to run. So this year, 2023, I started learning different things, learning about it, investigating, and I said, I'm gonna try it again. So I started running very slow. First walking. Besides my exercises, I still do strength exercises for my scoliosis. So I started running slow and walking very, very slow. And I started improving, didn't have no more pain. And then I learned about warming up. So I warm up before I run all the time to avoid injuries and problems. I warm up 5 minutes just walking, and after 5 minutes walking, I stretch my hamstrings, quads, lower back, all my body, and then I started running to the point that I've been running every day for 70 days. This is my day number 70, and I feel great. So if you got scoliosis, lower back pain, check it out. Maybe you can run and you think you can't, or maybe you cannot run, maybe you can walk, but there's also other alternatives like cycling, cardiovascular exercises like cycling. Maybe you can do that. So try it for your health. Everybody's different. Maybe your scoliosis is mild, maybe it's more severe, and you cannot do what I do. Be wise. Check out with your doctor if it's necessary. God bless you. Subscribe to the channel. Let's do it.